Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory be unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakah, Quadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone that rule well, and peace, salutations, and blessings unto the hopeful elect, pushing this truth in sincerity throughout the four corners of the globe, in the sincere hopes of being delivered in these last days, all right? And this is the brother Yakanan from the GMS England branch. And, I have a title, in mind for this video. Now, I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to stick with it, but at the moment, it kind of conveys, the message I want to get across. So the title I have in mind is constant affliction calls for constant prayer. All right, constant affliction calls for constant prayer. And inspiration, for that title is drawn from, an incident that had taken place, yesterday while I was on the road. All right, and there was a little situation where an individual had crashed into the back of me. And to be honest, in this faith, in my time in this ministry, that's happened, that's happened a lot. Let's just say that's happened a lot, I've had situations where, life-threatening, car accidents have been, presented to me. But through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rakah Quadash, each time, I was delivered. Sometimes it's just, a knock. Sometimes it can be more serious. And this is what happens when, you're on the road a lot. You're on the road a lot. You're exposed to the elements. You're around individuals that vaxxed up. You're around individuals that vaxxed up. You're around individuals on the road that have spirits on them and ain't thinking straight. And there was even one time where me and a brother were on our way to the camp. And we were literally like, 2-3 minutes away from the camp, from the spot at the time. And you had some, funny enough, it was a Tesla. You had some huge, 4x4 Tesla smashed right into the back of my car. All right. And upon impact, he pushed the car, into a main flow of traffic. But through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, no one was significantly hurt, So that was the spirit. But this Edomite, he jumped out the car, and he admitted fault, straight away. And me and the brother noticed that, this guy looked like he was coked up. You could clearly see something weren't right with this dude, and you could clearly see that he had spirits on him, And it reminds me of when Elder Apostle Rakah had done that video years ago when he warned that, you got demons on these roads and you got to stay prayed up. Every time you head out, wherever you're going to work, wherever the cases may be, if you're going, touch that road, you send up a prayer to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai for protection. And I try and do that as much as I can. Sometimes you forget, sometimes you might just head out there, but really, you want to really make it, a ritual to send up a prayer before you head out upon them roads, man, because it's dangerous. And like I said, you got demons out here. You got people out here that are not even in their right mind. They're on these roads. They ain't focusing. They're catching hell. You know, they're overworked. You know, you got people be falling asleep on the road. All kinds of shit be happening. So it's another avenue for Satan, you know, to try and creep in, okay, and trying to afflict you using, you know, that pathway, man. You know, so it's very important to pray unto Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai before you head out. You know, pray to the Lord that you make it to your destination in one piece, and pray that you make it back home, you know, in one piece, you know, because Satan wants to penetrate that hedge, you know, that spiritual protection that we have, but it's not possible. All right, now that don't mean, you know, you won't get into situations, but even if you do get into a situation, you know, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai will deliver you from that situation, okay, and keep you safe. All right, so you gotta keep them prayers up, you know, for protection, man. Now that don't mean that ain't nothing gonna happen to you, okay? Because remember, this truth is all about persecution. This truth is all about, you know, catching hell. All right, everything's a test at the end of the day. But we gotta keep the faith in Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, and like Elder Apostle Ricard says, you know, you gotta keep your medicine strong, okay? Now, the scriptures say, you know, pray without ceasing. All right, now which goes back to the title, you know, constant attacks calls for constant prayer. All right, so we're in a time, and this is the main point that I wanted to establish in the video. All right, we're in a time where constant prayer is required. Okay, which has always been the time. All right, but even now more so, you want to make sure that you're arming yourself with the defense, the spiritual defense of prayer, okay, to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Make sure that you're requesting, you know, that protection, man, because prayer works, and prayer is a show of your faith in Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, and the Lord loves when you pray unto Him. You know, it's as a sweet savor unto the heavens. You know, when you send up your prayers. All right, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai really messes with those that sincerely pray unto Him, man. All right, and the scriptures say, I believe this is in the Apocrypha, you know, the scriptures tell us that the prayer of the humble pierceth the clouds. All right, the prayers of the humble pierceth the clouds. So best believe that our prayers are not falling upon deaf ears. All right, when you pray unto Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, all right, your prayer is being carried up by the angels to the thrones of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Best believe that. All right, best believe that, man. So pray unto Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai more, man. All right, and whatever I'm saying in this video, you know, I'm really saying it unto myself first, because sometimes you do forget. All right, but it's very, very important to make it a thing of a ritual, to get into the habit of constantly praying, you know, even in your mind. Sometimes you might be praying in your mind. Sometimes you might, you know, literally and physically call out. All right, keep them prayers streaming up to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, you know, as much as you can, because we're in that time. Constant prayers are to be sent up to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, man. Let your voice be heard through the Spirit. All right, now like I said, you know, that's just talking about cars, but you're gonna catch, you know, diverse, you know, afflictions from every avenue of your life. It might be through sickness, ailments, you know, so on and so forth. It might be through your job. It might be financial woes. It could be, you know, all kind of things, man. But keep sending up them prayers onto Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. You know, pray for that constant, you know, protection, and for that spirit of continual endurance to take on and fight these trials, you know, that are presented before you, because ultimately it all comes from one source. It all comes from Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. All right, and we know that, and that gives us great comfort, and that gives us great solace. But still, you know, we must pray for the heart to endure, you know. So with that, Lord willing, this brief lesson was edifying. And, you know, until the next time, I'll say shalom.